Hey guys, what is going on? It's Dress Wars back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be starting a new series. It's called Kona. I have some music rights. I have wanted to show you all this game for a while now, and I'm so glad I finally get to it. Without further ado, let's just hop right in. New microphone setup, so let's see how this goes as I eat my pizza.
Sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Alright. Knock my mic over. Ah! Do I do it again? Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Whoa. Jesus. Get on the road. You suck at this.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Sounds like something I would do. Alright. What we got going? How often does the road need to be closed to about 2 picnics at the gate? Question. Empty bottle. Some heads. If you see me, like, the head moves really easily, so I'm trying to, like, get used to it.
Emperor Duplessis, in spite of his conservative agenda, did a good job in colonizing the rural north, which helped to re-establish the region as an integral part of the province of Quebec. The blue fleur-de-lis could be seen fluttering in the wind here and there, taunting the red Canadian flags on the other side of the province's boundaries.
One second. Let's try 30. Much better. Fire starter and pincers. Okay. I heard a wolf. I'm not gonna get attacked, am I? Wait. Why did I stop here to begin with? Oh, the road was blocked. I wonder. Is there anyone in here? God, my truck is loud as all hell. Street flyer. Manistan. It will be good. Yep, nope, not well. One second, guys. Oh yeah, I was reading this flyer. Here's flyer. Manistan. It will be good. Province of Quebec. And there's also abundance of natural resources. Wolves, caribous, partridges, foxes, snow owls, and other hordes of majestic creatures. It's every bit of equal to Africa's wildlife. Blah, blah, blah. Map! No fun. Oh no. Alright, let's get going.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. Carl was meeting his client in a store near this area. He was on the right track.
Like a Tommy Pack. Did I butcher that on purpose? Yes,
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Using the pincers.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Oh, Jesus! I just got ran off the road. Am I dead? Did I do something wrong? I can't control anything. A few hours later, oh my god, hours.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Oh no. Here's a question nobody's about to ask. How does it snow this much? Just a few hours. Okay. What about this guy? Is he alive?
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud. The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help. Such heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
Isabel, when you gave meaning to everything, when you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides, against ice and blizzard. Alright, cool.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Carl's gonna have to wait until... Well, I can't close that? Whatever, close the door. In the back. Whoop, first aid.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Whoa, tower. Alright, people. People good. People very good. What is that? Fire starter, matches. I can't see anything. Any logs?
Carl couldn't give up. Surely something in there could be useful.
I'm just grabbing a log. Alright. There.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Map journal, here we
Carl,
go.
ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
The case of vandalism. Son of a wealthy Chicago banker, Hamilton made his own gold rush in the north of Quebec, where he established a copper mine and helped his family's small fortune thrive. Dude, that's heavy machinery. You can't make a fortune without breaking a few lives. That's the saying Hamilton lives by. The expansion of his copper mine certainly did not help him make new friends. Hamilton is accusing the Cree people of attacking his estate, especially his luxurious hunting lodge somewhere north of Chibougamau. Yet another way to make friends. The Cree certainly do not hold him dear. His mind probably upset the Great Spirit. This vandalism case is definitely for me and needs the eye of a professional. Meeting Hamilton at the general store 1553 L'Orange. And I haven't done that yet. Oh. Tis me! Private detective, pays bills on veterans pension, South Korea, usually I'm hired to track of faithful husbands. Lovely. Horses are expensive and hired me a check and they promised I really want to move Montreal Lake. Mail, Chicago, 55 businessman. What about me? Man, Montreal, 42, private detective. Rich industrialist, much hated, much loved. Anything that isn't his minister, he should be wants, right? He's in power. Being persecuted. Sometimes they'll say it's people of like the commie pack, sometimes it can be people. Some would say he deserves it when you exploit people, the least you can do is stay away from them. The crash. An accident. I haven't been this shaken up since Korea. Yeah, there's the car. Who was the driver in the other car? Whoever it was, they don't have a snowball's chance in hell if they intended to continue on foot. Besides, why did they leave so suddenly? A nice little bit of poetry on the back of a beautiful face. That reckless driver is also a melancholic. Locked iron box. Locked box. Would it be wrong to look inside? Surely I would find some clue as to who that reckless driver was. I still need to find the key though. Yeah, I got a good point. I don't have the key. Cold mystery. Where is all this snow coming from? They say the fall is an unpredictable season, but this is something else. Well, he's right about that. Because I have no idea what it will.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
Not seeing anything of too important. There we go. Alright. I think I should be able to leave. Alright. I'm not even gonna try to go up there. I just need to get these chains on the car. Crap, I forgot to take the first aid kit. There we go. I meant to do that earlier. Now I can play the chain. Come on. Hardly see anything. Oh, good God. Oh God, I'm off the road. Manastan
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manastan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry. The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
I am stuck waiting. Time has frozen me. Help! I don't know, man. What am I gonna do? Up! Wait, is that truck? Alright, let's just move here. And then I might rendezvous is truck for that. I might leave it off here. General store. I think we'll go inside real quick. Just warm up. Look around real quick.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. Something fell to the bottom of the box.
At least I can get gas.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Oh my god!
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
The journal's blown up, so let's look at it. Hamilton's murder. My client is dead. Everything's gone wrong. That's my luck.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
I'm gonna secure this area. Duct tubes.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Lots of them seem to be, at least a couple seem to be on the same road as the one I'm on right now, the L'Orange one. Garage key, right?
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
The receiver.
Carl
All
knew
right.
that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Let's read children. You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat. And when people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers to catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Not to worry, I will have an ice doctor's note, which I'm going out to get right now. Sadly, in the meantime, I'll have to close down the shop, unless you would like to come fill in for me. I wouldn't dare advise you, after all. You must know how it's done since it's yours, you know. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Shields. Hostility. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Short little intro. I'm really pumped for this game. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to other beautiful people, Jazz. I'll see you lovely people in the next one. But as always, guys, be free, be humble, and be you.